So I'm going to work out two possible ways of solving the following problem. What we're asking for in this problem is we want to write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form, that is y equals mx plus b. We want to write it in this form. We want this line to go through the point x equals 5, y equals negative 5, and we want it parallel to this line, y equals negative 3 over 5x plus 4. So, what do we need to do? We need to start by first of all figuring out what the m is. And that's pretty straightforward because if it is parallel to this line, it is going to have the same m or the same slope. So this is going to be the slope of our line. So our line is going to be y equals minus 3 over 5x plus b. But that is not the entire equation of our line because we don't know what value of b we have here. We need a real value of b. So the way we can do that is we can simply plug in this x and this y into this equation. So if I take this y and put it in here, I get negative 5 equals, and I'm going to put this 5 in for x, negative 3 over 5, and I'm going to write this as 5 over 1 so I can really see. That is my x. It's 5 or 5 over 1 plus b. Alright, so I have negative 5 here. I'm going to multiply this through. I'm going to have negative 15 over 5 plus b. And if I simplify, I get negative 5 equals negative 3 plus b. If I add 3 to both sides, I get negative 2 equals b. And if b equals negative 2, I can write this equation now with a value for b. And that final equation is y equals negative 3 over 5x minus 2. Now there's a second way we can do it. We would call this way the solving for b method, where you plug it into slope-intercept form. But another way you can do this problem is this way. Again, you're going to look at this and you're going to see its slope, but this time you're going to plug it into point-slope form. Point-slope form is y equals y sub 1 plus m times x minus x sub 1. And all we have to do here is plug in all our various parts. So some might see this as a little more procedural, a little easier. So let's consider what my parts are going to be. The y sub 1 and the x sub 1 refer to these values. This is my y sub 1 and this is my x sub 1. They are the real values that I'm given in this case. So I simply write y equals, I'm going to put a negative 5 in for y sub 1, plus, but remember it's a negative slope, so it's actually going to be minus 3 fifths. There we go, that's my slope, x minus, and again, this is the real value right here that I'm given, x minus 5. But the question wants it in slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form, this is point-slope form. How do I convert it from point-slope form to slope-intercept form? All I have to do is distribute this through and collect like terms. So that would be y equals negative 5. This is going to be minus 3x over 5. And let's just make this a minus the whole thing. Alright? And then what do I get when I multiply this? I'm going to get a positive 15 over 5. I'm going to combine these like terms. Of course, this is simply equal to 3. So I'm going to get y equals negative 5 and 3 is negative 2. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to leave my mx right here, minus 3x over 5. So y equals minus 3x over 5 minus 2, and I'm going to show you the original one we just worked out with our other procedure, and indeed we have got the same answer in slope-intercept.